This THCP, Delta 8 THC, and THCO disposable is legal in all 50 states. But I have never tried any of this shit. So let's get started. I want to make sure that you guys know that this is not a tested product or regulated. Every other product on this channel is from a licensed medical marijuana dispensary, but this is coming from a homie of mine in Tennessee, since these type of products aren't really prevalent in the market just because we have Delta 9. In Tennessee, these are sold in smoke shops. All these THCs are derived from 100% legal USA hemp. This is really weird for me to have this on screen for y'all, but it's happening. Today's the day. Delta 8, first time trying it. Cheetah piss is supposedly the strain of all of it. I think the effects are hitting. These things rip. The flavors aren't far from what you'd find in some carts today, particularly, you know, probably the cheaper carts. It's got THCO and THCP in there. I don't know what the shit that is. It's got me feeling good, and I definitely think that people could get sold these and told they're Delta 9 and they probably believe it. It just like gets you baked, and if you haven't had some legit shit in a while, this is gonna be feeling like some Delta 9. There's definitely some markets out there in the Delta 9 illegal areas that are probably have some Delta 8 products moving around saying they're Delta 9 just because they're easy to get and the effects are very similar. Like, of course the smell has like, there's some sort of like dill smell to this, but for the most part it's definitely like fruity smells, like the $5 Sub-Zero watermelon cart we looked at, where it's like just kind of like smelling like the flavorings and, you know, natural terpenes and things. The extraction is like really clear. You can almost see me completely through that shit. When looking at the testing results that you can find right in this QR code, you see that they just test for what's in it, as in cannabinoids. Pretty much, you know, making sure there's no Delta 9 in that shit. One huge difference I saw between the Delta 8 testing and some Delta 9 testing is there's usually like something that says passed or pass on Delta 9, you know, that they've passed the regulation standards and they're able to produce and sell. And the majority of that has to do with pesticide and heavy metal testing. Whereas this literally just had a thing that said potency tested. I had to make this video if I'm gonna have any stance on Delta 8, THCO, THCP, HHC, whatever. My opinion on these type of devices still remains the same. It concerns me for the future of national Delta 9 legalization. There's been a fight going on for so long for the legal just to, you know, default, pretty much doing a backflip around everything that people have been trying to, you know, push for, and nearly half the United States is already legalized. And if anything, maybe Delta 8 will see some regulation or laws against it. If there's gonna be some sort of precedence by this Delta 9 rule, lawmakers either need to come down and say, okay, well, we were tripping on Delta 9, or they need to say, hey, okay, well, we gotta, you know, criminalize this new shit because it's getting people fucking high. Obviously, the latter seems pretty ridiculous, but hey, it's the government, man. It was a pleasure putting my first time ever trying Delta 8 THC on camera. Now, if you'd like to see a 1-to-1 THC and CBD Delta 9 cart from Gold Rush, check this video out right here.